What's up, Ice and Fire fans? Welcome back to the House of Vine podcast and my very first video of 2019. So, we still have a few months until the final season of Game of Thrones premieres, but HBO just hit us with some 2019 previews, Game of Thrones being one of them. So, you know I'm gonna grab my computer, screenshot the shit out of this, and then talk about it extensively. So, enough with the intro chit chat, let's get started. So first off, all of this footage is supposed to be from the season premiere episode of season 8. Already we have Jon and Daenerys arriving at Winterfell. We know from last season that the two of them decided to sail together from Dragonstone to White Harbor, the seat of House Manderly, and from there they would ride north to Winterfell. We see Queen Daenerys and her loyal Queensguard Ser Jorah Mormont seemingly just arriving at Winterfell. This probably is going to be super weird for Ser Jorah, considering the last time he was in the north, Ned Stark wanted to execute him for selling slaves. This goes all the way back to the first season as to why Ser Jorah was exiled in Essos to begin with. It will be interesting to see what kind of moments and emotions come out of Jorah while he's there. Also, I can't wait to see the interaction between him and his cousin, Lyanna Mormont. She'll be all like, "Ned Stark named you guilty. Tell me why I shouldn't have your head." Or something like that. Moving on, we get the only other real image, which is Sansa straight towering over Daenerys and Jon. Sansa tells Dany, "Winterfell is yours, your grace," which is a callback to the very first episode when Robert Baratheon traveled north. Ned welcomes Robert with the same phrase. This also makes me wonder if we'll see the Northern and Vale Lords bowing to Daenerys upon her arrival, the same way everyone did for Robert. What do you guys think? Can you picture someone like Lord Royce bowing before a Targaryen, or Sansa for that matter? She doesn't look very thrilled to be hosting their new queen and her army. The first episode, maybe even the second, will probably have a bit of mistrust going around. Sansa probably won't like Dany for the simple reason that she's a Targ, because she has a distorted view on Targaryens as a whole, as we saw last season. Things will probably smooth over though once Sansa finds out that Daenerys and her brother are dating. The idea was already planted in her mind when Littlefinger discussed the possibility of an alliance with Daenerys last season. Well, that's pretty much it. There is so much that we don't get to see, but I'm sure there's going to be a lot going on during this whole Winterfell sequence. First of all, we know that Bran and Arya will probably be here greeting Daenerys alongside their sister. I'm actually really looking forward to seeing what kind of role Arya plays now that she's officially back at Winterfell. I thought it would be really cool to see Arya serving as the head of the household guard, or maybe as Jon's sworn shield. Well, at least until she finally goes off to King's Landing to finish her little list. All that aside, we're definitely going to see our Stark reunion, the real Stark reunion that we wanted last season. Sansa, Arya, Bran, and Jon all back together in Winterfell. It's only January, so obviously we're only going to get a little teaser from HBO. The closer we get to April, the more footage we're going to get to see. I'm hoping we actually get to see a Season 8 trailer by the start of March. As more stuff is released, I'm going to do my best to cover it. Also, just to let you know, I'm hard at work on the final part of the Kevin Lannister breakdown. It's gonna be a long one. You guys are definitely gonna enjoy it. One last thing, HBO also showed a sneak peek of the new Watchmen series. Now, besides being a huge fantasy nerd, I love reading manga and graphic novels. Watchmen is definitely one of my all-time favorites, so I'm super hyped for this new series. If you guys are into it, I might do videos for that as well. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and as always, share, like, and subscribe to stay updated and be the first to watch newly uploaded videos.